So I just wanted to like pop in. Welcome back, I guess. I kind of wanted to do like a little stitch with me video. I feel like like I don't feel like I have to post all the time, but I haven't done like anything floss tube related besides like I don't know, that one video, and I feel like a lot has happened and it's only been like 3 or 4 days. What is happening right now? Anyway, so I just wanted to kind of check in, I guess, with everybody and see how everybody's doing. I know I've had a few new subscribers, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be a part of this community since my gaming videos didn't really work out. I don't have enough space on my computer to store them. It's like I have to store two separate like clips, I guess, because I don't really know how it works. Um, so I'm still figuring everything out with that. I um, I joined in on a live stream last night that Noah Stitches did. I saw it on his Instagram. And then I made a couple friends that way. So I think that's really exciting, and I am excited to like make new friends. I honestly started following so many people. It's not even funny. And I spent all day today trying to catch up on the floss tubes that I'm subscribed to. So if you see like a big increase in videos, I've just been binge watching all day. So that's kind of an update, I guess. I started an Instagram. I haven't posted at all on it, to be completely honest. I started an Instagram. It's melissadoesthethings. So it matches my channel name, which is really cool, I think. So that's fun. I have my pattern on the screen so I won't look at myself, but like I can see like my shoulder right here. That's why this big light is behind me, because I've just been stitching all day. I was kind of watching some floss tube, and I saw this design. It's a heaven and earth design. Um, it's called Train of Dreams. And if you really want to see what it looks like, I would go look at their website because it's freaking gorgeous. And I don't think anything I do, I don't know how to put like pictures on the screen, but I don't think anything that I do is going to do it justice because it's a beautiful piece. But anyway, so I guess a little bit of background. I saw this piece and I decided I have to do this for my little sister. My sister loves reading. Her whole house is like books. So she's got like 2 or 3 big bookshelves that go all the way to her ceiling. Upstairs, or not upstairs, she's not even upstairs. In her like main living room, I guess, like the front room of her house. And then we used to live there, myself and my daughter. So they've turned my daughter's old room into like this adorable little reading nook, and it's got like a day bed. She has her treadmill in there, and she's got like a couple of those like floating shelves. And it's super precious. I told her she has to put this in. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. But then in her bedroom, she's got a couple more books, bookshelves. The ones in her main living room are like all the kids' books. So like all of our childhood books and like stuff that she's collected from Goodwill or whatever. My daughter loves to go and pick out books to read with her aunt. And then in the second living room, I guess, which is probably more their main living room, but she's got a couple big bookshelves that are just full. And she loves reading. So this chart is like a train, and the whole background behind the train is books. And it's all these beautiful books, and it's got these little dragons on it, and on the train and stuff. And you just have to take a look at this piece and the different train cars. And I told her she has to put this chart, if I make it for her, she has to hang it in her book room, or the blue room. We call it the blue room because she's got like this beautiful calming blue on the wall. And so I told her she has to hang it either by the kids' bookshelves, because it's very whimsical to me, or in the blue room. And I think that, she could make some real progress with it, or make some progress with it. I don't know what I'm talking about. She could, it would be really cute, like if we get it professionally framed and stuff. And so I told her, I said, I really want to make this for you. And so she goes, well, I showed her the picture and she goes, oh my gosh, I have to have it. So this sweet soul bought me the pattern, printed it at her house for me, and helped me. She got all the threads that I'm missing because I had a bunch of threads here in my stash kind of for my Alice in Wonderland and other stuff. But she got me all the threads for it, and she ordered me the fabric, which came yesterday. So yesterday I was watching like a hawk. I was at my window. I was checking USPS all day to see when it was coming, because our mail truck is always different. Like whenever our mail comes, it's all different every day. And I think it's because I live kind of in a small area. And so the mail just doesn't really have a set time. It just depends on how many packages there are and stuff like that. So I was watching all day, and it at first was like delivered today by 9 p.m. And I was like, okay, that can't be right. Like it just, there's no way. And then it said, it changed, it updated, and it said expected delivery today between 10:15 and 11:15 or something like that. And I screenshotted it. I sent it to her. I was like, look, they updated. Look, they updated. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And around 11, like 5 after 11 yesterday, it changed to delivered. So I flipped out. I went outside. I brought everything in, and I got everything set up. Sorry, that was my drain. It scared me. And I got everything set up to have it ready, and I started stitching around my son's, because I have a 15-month-old, and so around his eating schedule, and when he was playing, I was stitching. When he was watching he loves Sesame Street, so when he was watching Sesame Street, I was stitching. When he went upstairs to take a nap, I was stitching. I stitched, and I started writing down I have like these pink neon note cards, and I just wrote the date at the top, and I wrote down what times I started and stopped. Even if like I got up to go to the bathroom or something, I just wrote down when I stopped and when I started and kept track of everything. And I worked, hang on, let me find it. So I've got them right here, my little note cards. I worked, the last little stretch I did was a 4-hour stretch, and it was from 7:50 to 11:50 p.m. last night. And I worked for a total of, I think, eight hours is what I figured out. Yeah, 8 hours. And so that's like the most time I've ever spent on a piece in one day. I did 831 stitches. I don't have Pattern Keeper because I'm an Apple user. They don't have that app for iPhones yet, or for iOS. So what I did is I just kind of figured out of each square, because I have like a PDF on my computer, and I can highlight which squares I've done. So that's kind of what I've been doing until I go get the physical pattern from my sister. So I just kind of counted what was highlighted and what wasn't, and I did the math that way. So I have 831 stitches as of yesterday. I'm doing the highlights in a different color every day, so I can kind of keep track on my computer what I've done each day, and go from there. And then today I did the same, and I'm kind of in the middle of one now, where I've been working most of the day off and on. So like from 8:30 to 8:50, 12 to 1, 2 to 3, etc. Just kind of squeezing in when I could today, to, get an idea of what that would look like. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of check in, do like a stitch with me. So I started my first Heaven and Earth design yesterday. I'm really excited about this one. I'm doing it on an 18 count white Aida. 2 strands. I'm using a loop method. So the back honestly, the back on this one is like the neatest back I've ever had. I haven't gotten too much. I did most of the black yesterday. I had a couple rows of black to finish today, and then I added in this gorgeous red and some of the green. A lot of the thread I don't have yet. Today's Wednesday. It doesn't get here till Saturday. It doesn't get here till Saturday. But I kind of stitch in hand with smaller pieces because I have to hold it closer to my face. And I don't want to put it on my stand because I'm scared my son will knock it over. Because the living room's kind of his domain. And so, yeah. But this is where I'm at. And then this is like I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, I have to switch to my camera so I can see. That's not my camera. That's not it either. What in the, oh, okay. There. So this, where my needle is at right now, oh gosh, is like a dark blue. So this is the red book that it starts with. This will be like a green book. These little like peaks are like a dark green. And then, yeah, this part is like a dark blue. And I can't remember exactly what's in the pattern right there. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I don't know how well it'll focus on that. Oh, you can kind of see the dark green. But I'm just kind of going row by row with whatever, I like this pattern because it's like big hunks of color instead of like my Alice in Wonderland is very confetti. It's very like here and there and whatever. And so I just got really excited and I wanted to share it with you guys. I know I'm saying a lot. I know that Noah Stitches got called out for that in his comments, but this is a vlog. Like, you're going to get what you're going to get. So, sorry in advance, but that's who I am as a person. And, if I'm talking to my sister or I'm talking to a friend, that's how it's going to be. So, you guys can deal. But yeah, so this is just kind of what I've been working on. I just wanted to like pop in and, share with everybody, I guess, kind of do a little stitch with me for a little bit at least. I think it's starting to look really good. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I also just wanted to say thank you to like the new people who've subscribed. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sitting down and watching my cringy self do these videos. I know that, the vibe that I get when I watch other people's floss tubes is that it's like stitching with a friend. And so I can sit here and stitch and listen to other people do their floss tubes. And it's great. And I love it. And I love every minute of it because it's like, oh, I can have somebody to stitch with. And probably about an hour ago, I lost all motivation to work on this. And I was like, no, I have to finish this one. I'm a serial starter. I'm always starting new things. And I'm not good at finishing things that I start. So my biggest thing that I want to do is I want to be able to finish this. And I said to myself, no, you have to turn on like floss tube or something. I've been watching Coco Hama's Stitchery and I'm almost all the way caught up with her videos. Thank goodness, because I love listening to her talk, but it's taken me 2 days to get through all of them. And I want to like catch up with everybody's. I don't know. I have a lot of love for this community, and I just want to be able to show my support to everybody. So that's why whenever I like search new things to watch, I always search like first floss tube or floss tube number 1. So that way I can start at the beginning and just kind of binge through everybody's or all of the playlist or whatever. And I don't know if like that's a common thing. If you guys do that, tell me. But I want to kind of make sure that I'm giving my support to the people that are influencing me. So like if I watch a video, I'm going to watch all your videos. If I like a video, I'm going to try to remember to put a like on all your videos. If I comment on something, it's because like something really stood out to me. I just want to be able to show my support the way that I have heard that this community is and am starting to experience how this community is. I really just want, I want to make friends who cross stitch because I don't know a lot of people who cross stitch. I don't know anybody who cross stitches in my real life. I'm the only one that does this, and my friends are all like, "Oh, you're the old lady of the group," and that's fine. I knit, I crochet. I don't mind being the old lady of the group. But I just think it's important that, especially during quarantine, when we could have like, you don't know what somebody's going through, so like mental health is like a big deal right now. So I just feel like all the support I can give to other people and help with mental health, even like some of these people don't know how much they're helping me with my mental health because it feels like I'm talking with a friend, um, is beyond helpful because it's just me and the baby at the house most of the time. And it gets quiet, and that's fine. It's good to be alone too. It's good to spend your time by yourself. But sometimes, when your person is on the other side of the country or the world, excuse me, and is, 10 plus hours ahead of you or is, unable to communicate, it's a really big change. And last time, we were apart like this, I was pregnant. And so I was always going. But like now, there's been times where it's just been me at home with the baby all day and it's quiet and I don't do anything. And at the end of that day, you feel like garbage because you didn't do anything. And I just want to be able to make friends and maybe like help somebody. If somebody needs somebody to talk to, feel free, reach out. I always have floss tube playing or YouTube playing, so that way, it's I'll always have like my phone with me. So if somebody needs a friend or somebody needs something, you can feel free to like send me a DM or leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer you or whatever. And if you have any questions you want me to answer about anything that I'm working on, my Alice in Wonderland, I haven't touched this week. My Yang Yang project, that one I've touched a little bit. I've got some progress, but I'm saving that for a floss tube, um, rather than like a sit down and chat kind of video. Just let me know. Leave me a comment. Um, you know, I'll drop my Instagram, the new Instagram below as well. Because the Instagram I was using to subscribe to everybody is my business, is my Etsy page. And I don't mind. I'll leave both. And I'll leave my Etsy down below if you want to check it out. You can. I'll leave all of those in the description box. But if you really want to message me, like personally in private, like you can DM me on Instagram and I'll get it right away. I have those notifications on. So if you are struggling or you just need a friend or you feel like, you're by yourself, you're not, you can send me a message and I'll be happy to answer you. My dog is dreaming. She's like yipping over there. Anyway, I just wanted to leave you with that quick note. I hope you guys have a great night and I will see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.